Well, like many people on Vancouver Island, you may have noticed it's costing you more to live. If it feels like it's taking longer to get from payday to payday, you're right. StatsCan came out with its monthly inflation figures today, and the cost of living is up more than 3%. From groceries to gasoline, it feels like everything's costing you more these days. And as CTV's Aaron Glazer reports, cutting back may be the new normal.
Excellent. It's looking good already.
Combing and cutting is what earns Jenny Moore a living. But over the last year, she's noticed a difference in her customers.
We're just not pulling in quite as much as what we used to. And I would put that down to the stretching of haircuts or colors. Some people have gone back to maybe putting a box color in between a color that we might do.
Salons are just one service industry feeling the pinch after Canada's inflation rate rose to 3.1% in August.
The rise is a little bit larger than normal and a little bit higher than we expected.
Market operators had expected the annual rate to rise to 2.9% from 2.7% in July. But thanks to jumps in clothing, gas up 23% over last year, and food up 4.4%, the extra increase has consumers frustrated.
It's gouging us.
Fuel jumped 12 cents overnight to $1.35.9 a litre.
$1.50, $2 more. Disadvantage of it, the consumer's going to have to pay for it because all the goods we sell, it's cost plus and people keep paying for it.
Shelling out, but not nearly as much as some of our neighbors. British Columbia's inflation rate rose from 1.7 to 2.1. That's still a whole percent lower than the national average.
Gasoline costs haven't gone up as high. The increase hasn't been as large here. And indeed, food and clothing have actually gone down.
But Voss says if inflation keeps increasing faster than wages, you'll have to stretch your paychecks further.
Everyone, I don't care what income they have, you really do have to watch it.
While consumers are busy counting their pennies, the Bank of Canada is staying calm. Experts say don't expect to see a rise in interest rates until well into next year.
The economy is still weak, though, and we're still dependent upon the U.S. economy, so that's primarily what's concerning the Bank of Canada right now. And so they're very unlikely to tighten monetary policy, raise interest rates in the face of it.
And if inflation rates top out at 15% like they did in the 1980s, people would have grounds to worry. But until then, perhaps just practice modest restraint.
I think you just have to adjust, and we're calling this the new norm. I don't think it hurts to pull back and learn to actually look at what you're spending your money on.
With many Canadians living within a hair of money troubles, that's essential advice.
And Aaron Glazer joins us now live on Government Street in downtown Victoria. You know, Aaron, everybody you talk to is feeling it, and it's not just cut and color less frequently, just luxury items getting cut out of the family budget. Everybody's belt tightening.
Hudson, it really is those essentials which people are cutting out of their budgets, things like servicing their cars. Some families I spoke to today, they're not frequenting restaurants as often, and when they go grocery shopping, they are staying away from those outer areas, of course, where you're buying expensive fresh fruits and vegetables. And another thing to keep in mind as we head into winter, those heating costs are no doubt going to go up as oil is expensive at this time of year.
All right, Aaron Glazer reporting, Aaron, thank you.
You're welcome.